Lately I've fallen into this rabbit hole of some sorts, where basically my Instagram feed is filled with fake consoles. I don't know how it got to this point, but it's honestly quite funny, and that's why I had the idea for this video. So here we are. Look guys, this is what the next PlayStation will look like.
Oh hell no.
The other day I saw this video and it was generally quite funny. Let's check this out. This music is intense as fuck, even though he's just talking about the Wii phone. Like, damn. But I'ma mute this because of copyright, you feel me? Nintendo on? More like Nintendo get this off my head, because I don't want none of that. Yo, Xbox 720, kinda fire, not gonna lie. That controller though, it's ass. Like, holy shit. It looks like a fucking break on an instant, like Sony. PlayStation 4, nah bro. They just got lazy and took a white PlayStation 3. For real. That's just a white PlayStation 3. Another PlayStation 4, bro. That just looks like something out of Star Wars. Yeah, but the controller, not gonna lie, also really fucking bad. What are those joysticks? Like, they would break off like in a week. There is also another one of those videos taking a deep dive into the Xbox 720. The way it sucked up those discs sounded so wrong. I don't know, bro. Nobody needs 4 USB ports. Ugh. This sounds so disgusting. What the fuck?
Bruh.
Like, for a second time they f***ed up the controller, which should be like the easiest part. Like, at first glance, that shit looked like an insect on my screen. I'm not gonna cap. What is this? Disgusting. And also, stereo speakers. Why would I want stereo speakers on my controller? They gonna sound like ass. Machine my looking ass controller.
Like a melody.
Look at this controller. It looks so flimsy, like it would break. For sure, it would break. There's something so comedic about videos like this, and they always fascinated me. So I thought it might be fun to look at some of those leaks and rate them on a scale from 1 to 5. Starting off with the... Okay, this just straight up looks like a CD player. Nah, 2 out of 5. Like, and not anything offensive, but I don't need this. This, I mean, I don't see shit, but it uses this old ass controller port. So, 2 out of 5. This controller looks basic as fuck. I don't know, kinda cheap, but it's like the least offensive controller yet, so that's positive. But the console itself, it looks like fucking Blu-ray player. So boring. Nah. 2 out of 5 again. Like, PlayStation 3. It's just 2 PlayStation 2 stacked on top of each other. Even with like 2 power buttons. And 2 disc trays too. Yeah, for sure. Nah. What the fuck? People had too much time back then. Like, somebody really thought, yeah, let's make a PlayStation 3 concept, which is like a really fake PlayStation 2. Yeah. And then they made this. And I'm like, what the fuck? Nowadays, an AI would make something like this in 30 seconds tops. Yeah. 2.5 out of 5 for the creativity. I like it. Yo, it's the one from the video with this fucked up joysticks. Tiny ass joysticks. The console itself, not really practical, and with this handwritten PlayStation 3 on top. Not mine. Might be worse than the other ones before. So I'ma give it, yeah, the joysticks really pissed me off for some reason. 1 out of 5. This just looks like a Discman. Like, anybody remember those things? Because of the Discman design, I think it's kind of nostalgic, so yeah, that's a 3.5 out of 5. not that bad. Okay, we got some PlayStation 3 controller designs coming up next. Here we have what looks like a sphere, like just a ball with some buttons on it. It doesn't look very comfortable and practical at all because you really wouldn't be able to push many buttons
simultaneously.
This is not as disgusting. It looks fun, but it's really uncomfortable and unpractical. 1.5 out of 5. Yo, this is quite interesting. This looks like some sort of hybrid from the GameCube controller and the PlayStation controller. And I think I kind of fuck with it. It's just a PlayStation 2 controller, but a bit modified, so not too bad. 3 out of 5. Look, they made an America controller. Very nice. Looking at those images has me thinking, like, what if we ask an AI generate us what it thinks the next generation of consoles will look like? So I'll head it over to Stable Diffusion and ask it what it thinks the next PlayStation console will look like. Let's see if it did a better job than what we just saw. Alright, what we got here? I mean, the text is fucked up. That could be anything. What the fuck? Those are so bad. This controller though looks so off, man. It's just a fucking PlayStation 4 controller, but butchered. Why are the joysticks wide and like, huh? This might be the best one yet, but it's super basic. It just looks like a PlayStation 4 Slim. Okay, PlayStation kinda took an L here. I'ma do this for the next consoles too, like Xbox and Nintendo Switch. So definitely keep watching. Okay, next up, let's look at some. Okay, next up is Xbox. Starting up strong with this also kinda like futuristic looking thing. The design itself, it's cool, but it would be unpractical as fuck. Why would you want a huge glass pane which would just collect dust and look shitty about after a month? But it's a nice design, so I say 3.5 out of 5. Okay, this is the goated Xbox 720 design. I fuck with it, so 5 out of 5.
This is a certified hood classic.
Xbox 720, which is just a shitty mobile version with a pull-out keyboard. Why would anybody want this? 2 out of 5. This is awful. I really don't like it. It's 1 out of 5. This Xbox 720 design though, this is fire. I mean, the other side kind of looks like an insect if you ask me. Really gross, but everything else is just really gorgeous, and I like the switch to blue. 4.5 out of 5. Oh, the next Xbox 2 got leaked. You know, like Xbox One? You know? The next thing will be Xbox 2. For sure, yeah, for sure. Trust me. Again, really crazy design, but I don't really get it. Like the disc would spin on the outside, which would just like be a razor blade. I don't fucking know. I don't think this would work. And why the fuck would anybody want Bing on their consoles? Like, nah, why would you want Bing on your console? Get that shit out of here. And a super useless screen which you will never be looking at because you got your TV in front of you. So 2 out of 5. Also quite the average console design. It's really sleek. Not too bad. I kinda like it. But the controller again.
Oh, hell no.
How many times have people messed up controllers? Why would you want a controller that is all screen? You want buttons when you play, like, nah, this is so wrong. Tactile touch buttons building out from the screen. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So, I mean, the console itself, it wasn't too bad, but for this controller alone, 1 star. Okay, let's see if AI does a better job. Yo, this is straight up triggering.
Trypophobia.
I don't know what it's called, but I think it's being scared of holes. Like, have you seen those disgusting images? Like, I don't think this would sell well. That is just an Xbox controller. I don't know. This is also really bad. It looks shit. It looks really shit. So I think Xbox also an L. Maybe Nintendo Switch will be better. AI kinda bad today, not gonna lie. Last but not least, we look at the Nintendo Switch. Like, what will they do after Nintendo Switch? I'm really curious. But let me take a wild guess. This ain't happening. Have you seen folding screens? They kinda suck. They got this whole crease in the middle. It looks like shit. You wouldn't want that looking at your 20 frames per second Pokemon gameplay, would you? Like a big ass fold, like crease in the middle. It would just look bad. And its screen ratio is super useless too. Like, it's way too tall and no game is gonna take advantage of this. I mean, they improved the Joy-Cons. They look more comfortable, but probably will have stick drift too, so 1.5 out of 5. So I think maybe AI is about to take the first step today, because this sucks. I don't know what I'm looking at. Is that a screen? Looks really fucked up. This is super bland. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. This looks kind of like a Nintendo product, not gonna lie. But those cheap knockoffs, like those accessories you never need for your Nintendo consoles. AI kinda took the L. Like, humans did a better job at predicting what the next generations will look like, because those AI images were ass. They were straight up ass. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. And if you don't mind, I'ma play some classic video games on my Google Playboy right now.